that data is everywhere. If you just think of what we use in our lives, our cell phones, the Fitbits that people wear on their wrists, we're collecting data on, companies are collecting data on us, we're collecting data on ourselves. And we really need to know how to be informed to analyze that data and not have others tell us what the data mean and be able to interpret it for ourselves.
There's also social and ethical issues involved with collection of data. Privacy is very important, and I think will become increasingly more important. So we would expect students in this degree to understand all the different aspects of privacy and how to safeguard data and so.
One of the other things we're trying to sort of cover in the major is all the different parts of the data lifecycle. So data management is something we talk about. How do you store the data and query the data, sort of moving up a layer? What are the tools available for doing the kind of analysis? Like how do you use the software to do data mining and things along those lines? And then moving up, what's the mathematical foundation there? How do you know if you're analyzing it correctly and so on? So we're trying to cover kind of all the layers essentially of the data stack.
And one of the things we didn't mention is outside of business and computing and areas like that, in the sciences and even in the humanities, data science is becoming really very important. So biologists now, instead of spending all their time with test tubes in the lab, they spend just as much, if not more time, analyzing their data because there's so much genomic data. Physicists the same way in astronomy and particle physics, climate science. And then over in the humanities and social sciences, historians, for example, are huge amounts of digitized text. So these techniques that we'll be teaching will have very broad applications, not just in business, but very different aspects of the sciences and humanities as well.
And I think that's one of the nice features of a major like data science, and that is that no matter what you're interested in, you can probably combine that with data science and find interesting things to do, jobs, and so on.